See Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
With the showers that moved into Acadiana beginning early this morning, it was a perfect day to just sleep in and stay under the blankets as it turned into a very chilly day with the damp conditions. Still had some light rain continue throughout the afternoon, but most of it is now beginning to wind down. We should be dry tomorrow, but the clouds linger for one more day before the sunshine returns heading into the new work week. Take a look at some of these rainfall totals that areas around Acadiana picked up from the rain that moved through this morning. You can see Lafayette about 2.5, same thing down towards New Iberia. A little higher amounts the farther west, you get close to 3 inches back towards Acadia Parish, and then the big winners were just to the west of Lake Charles. Lake Charles got 3 inches, but you can see over towards Sulphur and then along the Texas-Louisiana line, close to 7 inches of rain. So pretty much as advertised, a lot of heavy rain fell across a good portion of Acadiana with this system. But the good news was rainfall rates were relatively light, only about 1/4 to 1/3 per hour. And with the ground relatively dry, we didn't see too many flooding concerns with this. So that was the good news. But you did have those typical gullies that began to swell a little bit as that heavy rain moved through. But most of the rain is now pushing off to the east. We do still have some light showers pushing through, but those are mainly down towards Iberia and into St. Mary Parish and are pushing over towards Baton Rouge and heading towards New Orleans. I think we're finally beginning to dry out, but I won't rule out some stray mist or drizzle for the next couple hours. But I would say by 10, 11 o'clock, most of that is coming to an end. But the good portion of the southeast is getting hammered by this system now. The heavy rain's moving through Alabama, back through Georgia. And then on the back side of this, we have some snow beginning to develop as areas back towards Lubbock, Texas saw 10 inches of snow earlier this afternoon from this system. But you can see the snow is kind of falling apart back towards Dallas, some wintry mix through northern portions of Arkansas and up into Tennessee. So a big messy system across a good portion of the southeast, but this should be lifting up to the north and northeast and will gradually begin to dry out. But you can see some cooler temperatures behind this system as we have some 30s back towards Dallas and up towards Oklahoma City. That cool air will be moving down into our region heading into tomorrow and continuing into the first half of the work week. So taking a look at closer temperatures around Acadiana, you can see we got some mid to upper 40s across most locations, still hanging on the 50 degrees right now here in Lafayette and New Iberia, but I do expect those temperatures to slowly fall through the rest of this evening. And the other story are the winds. After being out of the southeast, have now switched out of the north and are getting rather breezy, anywhere from 8 to 13 miles per hour steady and gusting anywhere up to 15 to 20. And that is going to add a little extra chill throughout much of the tonight and into our Sunday. And you can see those winds do stay up through the overnight hours. So that is going to limit any fog activity thanks to those winds. So we won't have to worry about that. But it is going to make it feel awful chilly to be outside as those winds will be sustained between 10 to 15 and then gradually beginning to die down heading into tomorrow evening. But until then, there's that system moving off to the east, the breezy and cold conditions with lots of clouds around heading through the overnight. And those clouds stick with us throughout much of the day on Sunday, making it going to be even a dreary day with those cold temperatures and winds in place. Won't even get out of the 40s, so have the heavy jackets, coats, and maybe even the hats and gloves ready for tomorrow. Very chilly start heading back to work week with the clouds finally beginning to give way with some sunshine returning by Monday afternoon as high pressure moves over place, and that'll keep us sunny and dry throughout the first half of next week. So temperatures for the rest of this evening will be falling slowly, though, thanks to those clouds. So we'll make it into the lower 40s across Lafayette and Interstate on south, maybe some upper 30s across areas north of Highway 190. So a cold start to our day, and you can see temperatures very much not moving, only getting into the upper 40s, and with the wind feeling more or less like the lower 40s. So a good day to just stay inside by a warm fire, have some gumbo tomorrow. Chilly start heading back to school and work on Monday, 30s, so with patchy frost possible north of the interstate heading back, but you do see sunshine will get us back into the mid-50s and feel a little nicer to be outside come Monday afternoon. So we'll call it a chilly, damp night, a stray mist or drizzle for the next couple hours, but the big story is winds picking up with temperatures falling down into those lower 40s out of the northwest, 10 to 18 mile an hour for those winds. And then just a very cold, gloomy day, lots of clouds around and a steady north breeze. So although we will get into the upper 40s, it'll only feel like the lower 40s throughout much of the day. So keep that in mind if you have some plans or doing some errands tomorrow. Sunshine into the first half of the work week, and temperatures into the 50s. 60s return on Wednesday as we get winds back out of the south, and that starts to bring moisture in. So it looks like our next rain chance arrives on Thursday. Could have the possibility for a few thunderstorms and then dry.